Now, students, we're going to go about and create a pressed metal capping to go around the different walls here as per this diagram. So that's what we're going to create. That thing there, it comes down on the other side. Okay, so there's a couple of different ways you can go about this. Plenty of people will tell you different ways to go about it. This one is particularly tricky because it's got such sharp angles and changes in direction and things like that. So I'm going to do a model in place. Now, I'm not overly a huge fan of model in place for various different reasons. But in this case, it's probably the only thing that's going to cope with those kind of sharp changes in angles. So that's why I'm going to do it. Now, first thing we need to do is go into our section and take a distance between the outside of the two walls. That's 444.7. I'm going to take that as around 450. I'm going to add 20 mil onto that, maybe 475, something like that. Okay. Now, I want to create a profile that I can extrude around the walls here. Okay. So that's the first thing I'm going to do. So I'm going to do File, New, Family, and I'm looking for this template here. It's the metric profile template, and here it is here. Okay, now these two reference planes are the reference of origin. So the intersection of those 2 points is the insertion point for the profile itself. Now I'm going to work to the left of this here, and because I've done this before, and it seems to work best if I do it to the left. Okay. Right, so let's get in here now. I'm going to go into create and line, and I'm going to come from this point and I'm going to go over my 450 or 475 as we talked about, okay? So 500, 480 even will do the trick. And I'll come down, say 150, 160 there. Okay, and I'm going to do the same here. Create line, and actually I'm going to add maybe 10 mil just on there. Just come out, and then we'll come down our 160 here. Now I'm going to make this flat, and for a particular reason, okay. But you can put an angle on this if you want to do it that way. I'm going to make this flat. Right, into my offset tool, I'm going to offset this by 5 mil on the inside here. Okay, and then back to the create line, and I want to close these here because in order for this profile to extrude, it has to be a closed polygon line, like so. All right. Now, I'm going to select everything. Oh, look up here now. Need to spot that. That was, this wouldn't work if there's a gap in it. So that's important there. I'm going to just select everything, go into my filter, turn off the reference planes because I want to lift this up a little bit. Up. Now, something like that there is bang on. All right. And yeah, I need to fill it that one there as well. Right, so polygon line goes the whole way around from start to finish and closes the item. That's it there. Let's call it save as a family, and I'm going to save it into my profiles here, and this one is going to be a 4S80. Okay, profiles PM capping 480, save. Right, so that's that bit done. Now we're back into our 3D here. I'll come around and I'll start on this side here. Now, using the model in place sweep can be a little bit tricky. Sometimes it works brilliant, and other times it doesn't because of various elements. One thing that I did discover over here is that this external wall was slightly higher than this one here, and that was causing a problem. So what I'm going to do this 4 times. I'm going to do it on this side, there, that side, and here. And that is, I know that's going to work rather than trying to run the whole thing around the whole way. It loses its way. And there's nothing more frustrating than trying this and then finding it's not working, it's not working, it's not working. So anyway, here we go. We're into architecture component model in place. And we're coming down to walls. Okay. And I'll just call this walls 1. Now, so the next thing is that it's going to be a sweep, this one up here. And we're going to pick the path. And I'm going to pick the outside line here. Okay. Like so. All the way down here. This one, that one, and this one here. All right. Now, that is the reference plane. So part A of this is that you pick the line and then you hit the green tag to say finish picking. Now I want to put a profile in here. The profile is going to go in on this reference plane. So we don't need to search anything here. Just hit the drop down box because we've loaded this into the project. So it should be the PM capping. Did I load this into the project? I don't think I did. So I'm going to go back to, I think it's that one there, wasn't it? Yeah, so load into project, that one there. All right, got to do that. Now we're back in here and let's see if we can see that. So select profile and see if it came in the 480. There it is, perfect. Okay, PM capping 480. And you can see that's how it's come in here. And now all I need to do is finish this and hopefully it will extrude the whole way around and it's done that. Okay. So I'll do that one more time for you here. All right. So it is going to be escape. We'll finish that portion of the model. And we're going to do this bit here now. So architecture, model in place. Right down to the bottom here, walls, okay, just accept the name. And we're going to do a sweep and we're going to pick the path, which is that path there. We're going to finish that and then we're going to drop down and get our 480 and we will go okay and okay. Now that's that one done there. And then we'll come around the corner and do this again. So it is finish model and architecture. Component, model in place, walls, all right, and walls 3. And so we're going to do a sweep. I'm going to pick the path here now again. Now you can see how it's coping with those kind of sharp angles pretty well. So that's good. Finish that and select our 480 again and finish. Now there's that one. And then we will finish the whole thing by doing this for a last time. So it is finish that model, architecture, component, model in place, down the bottom. Okay, those 4. So make sure that you create the profile well. That can be used. That's finished. Down to the 480. There you go, and finish. Now, so there's my capping the whole way across. Now, you'll get little bits and pieces here, which if I had a bit more time, I would take care of those. But we've basically got the whole thing through there. Let's go in and have a look at this, finish the model. Now you can see, so there's the capping coming down in the section here. Do it in that section 1, and again you can see the capping sitting nicely up there. Right, so that kind of brings to an end the external end of this project. I think I've got everything covered there. So we might just take a look at the interior walls, and I'm going to perhaps try and set some views up on sheets. I'm also going to talk to you about using multi-category tags and how we can put our construction notes and all that kind of stuff in here as well. Okay.